Shit, what's this podcast called?
Discourse of Human Events.
The discourse is just crazy.
Everything's okay, I'm just trying to act my age. Yeah, I wanna know where the hell the days go. Yeah, I wanna know where the hell the days go. I wanna look and feel years younger, baby. I wanna look.
Okay, I'm gonna start.
All right. Ready? 1, 2. How are you doing today, Chloe? 3.
But it's
Flashlight.
well, that's not really good for organizing two audios.
All right, we'll do it again. 1, 2, 3.
Flashlight.
Flashlight.
I was patient though. I was waiting for that 3.
What's the problem with you, sir?
I don't know. I'm retarded. If you haven't figured it out by now, you married a retard.
But at least he's not
All right.
full. So you did it right, Chloe. Okay.
All right. What's your jumping off point?
So I was thinking of topics, right? And one of the obvious topics came to mind that everyone, and I think we've even done it before, right? Where it's like, if you won $1 million, or if you suddenly had a bunch of money, what would you do, right? But no one asked the reverse. Someone asked the reverse. If suddenly you lost all your money and you became homeless, what's the first thing you would do as a homeless person? Because I mean, you could do the serious answer and you could do the fun things too. Like, you're a crazy mental homeless person. What's the one crazy mental homeless thing you want to do?
Jerk off in public.
Is that's your number one?
And then I'd be just shouting things at people going by.
You just want to shout,
How's your day?
as you're masturbating, you mean?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
That makes more sense.
Hey, can I have a French fry if they're eating French fries?
You want some ketchup with that?
I'd keep going. I might even speed
How about
up.
some mayonnaise?
No, I don't know. That's my answer. Chloe, what would you do as a homeless person? Crazy thing first rather than serious.
Hobos?
How would you enjoy it?
What'd you say?
Oh,
As a hobo.
Oh, as a hobo. I thought she said vocals, and I'm like, what? You would practice your vocals?
hobos.
That's something to do.
I'm gonna get a brick and smash anything that I want to smash.
Start
Just
smashing
start
stuff.
smashing
Yeah.
shit. Like, would you go into a store and just start knocking shit over? Because, I mean, what are they going to do?
Oh, I'm more like throwing at the windows, that kind of thing.
What about you, Zach?
For some reason, when I thought of this, the first thing that came to mind was I thought how funny, and also, not just funny, but the technical aspects intrigue me, to shit on someone's shoe.
Oh, just out, while they're there?
Yeah, because, it's not an easy thing to accomplish, right?
No, people will just move away if you
Exactly.
put your ass up to their
So
shoe.
you gotta be good on the...
you want to do a sneaky
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. You gotta be sneaky with
No,
it.
you better pre-shit and then
Yeah.
throw it away.
Yeah, you can
You gotta get a
put
turtle
shit
going.
on your hand and go smack somebody's
That's different,
shoe.
though.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm
you're
talking
getting,
bum
I don't
out.
think you're getting away with it.
See, it's actually more complicated than you would think. Like the initial shit on someone's shoe, you think it's not that complicated. And I thought of it and that's a technically hard thing to do.
Maybe a really enclosed area where they can't get away.
At this point,
They're in the bathroom stall shitting themselves, and you just go in and just start dropping a deuce. I don't know what their react, because it's not like they're gonna get up and wipe real fast.
That's a good one. Could you imagine the police having to deal with this? We got a serial shoe shitter, which is a tongue twister.
serial shitter.
Serial shoe shitter. Say that 3 times fast. I don't think you can.
I just imagine like one of those really like serious movies where they're hunting down the serial killer, but instead he's a shoe shitter. But it's all treated the exact same, like super serious. We got another victim today. I don't know how I go home and face my family after seeing this night after night after night.
And he's like real upset that they're calling him the shoe shitter. Like he has his own little killer name. You know how they always have. They're upset with the papers that they're calling him the shoe shitter.
You developed a drinking problem because you can't solve it in time.
Mm-hmm.
And you see all those desperate
From the
families out
garage's
there
crap.
So many innocent shoes ruined.
blaming you for not doing the job,
They have
not protecting the community.
they have the map up with all the pins of all the shoe shitting locations, trying to find a pattern.
The pattern. Oh, and he has like a target. Like he
A certain
likes
shoe. They're trying to
Nikes.
figure it out.
Definitely blue.
You gotta draw the profile for this criminal.
And it
what
all-
kind of person is he?
And it all traces back to his childhood.
It turns out, wait.
One time,
It turns out it's not
his
even
shoe
about the
was
shoes
shit
at
on.
all. It's all about the socks they're wearing inside the shoe.
That's the
That's the plot
twist at
twist.
the end.
It never was about the shoe. Oh, I think we just wrote ourselves an episode of Criminal Minds.
Yeah. Let's go to Hollywood, Zach. we got a script here.
I think we're better than some of the driver.
So obviously this is the funny answers. Then there's also the logistically actual answers of what you do if you were suddenly homeless.
Hmm.
How much
Yeah.
asset do I have?
You don't need any acid. I think you've gone a little mental.
Well, I feel like the first thing you do is try to not get homeless.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what's that mean?
Or you rob people.
Oh, is that
That's what
that's
I'm
your
doing.
number one answer to just suddenly not be homeless? Well, I've robbed 3 people.
Yeah.
I'm now not homeless.
What do you think? I'm going to
How's
get
that
a job?
work?
I smell like
How's
ass.
that work? But how many people do you have to rob to not be homeless?
No. See, you got to rob the right people.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
There's some people that keep gold at home. If you know who those people are, those are the people to
Yeah, that
rob.
won't seem suspicious at all when you go to the pawn shop with gold bars as a homeless man.
Yeah, okay. It's hard to unload, but still, it's the highest value. I don't know what else. What's the another option? Like, what's the highest option to steal?
I think you rob a place with people in it.
No one has cash anymore. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
Robbing
who has
people is actually
cash?
hard
Yeah.
nowadays, right?
It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like the best you can do is steal like an
Ooh.
iPhone or something. But even then, they have
No,
like
they can lock
location
it.
and they.
You
yeah,
gotta
it
hold
just-
somebody hostage with
it's
a
hard.
credit card and use their card or steal their card, basically.
That's still like because they flag it as soon as it seems fraudulent,
True.
Yeah.
and they're pretty good.
Yeah, they are
like,
pretty good about that because
Like I got an alert.
Humans
and,
are
like, I
predictable.
thought, well, that's interesting that they can figure that out because that seemed like something I might do, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got.
Yeah, they
I
just
got
got gas and a
notified.
TV. They tried to get a TV. They got the gas.
They got the gas.
That worked, but as soon as they went and bought a TV, like right away afterwards, I was like, well,
immediately flagged.
but so apparently I wouldn't buy a TV after buying gas. It seems like a suspicious activity.
that's weird.
No, I think it's.
So this
just
is somebody
a
actually
post
did
they'll
do
notify.
suspicious activity. It
Yeah,
wasn't you
no,
doing
but-
it.
We bought more like higher
Yes.
item stuff.
Yeah, I got email notification.
Yeah.
So point is, this is one time Nick's car got broken into with my credit card was in the back seat and they stole it and they used that credit card for gas, which didn't get flagged. But someone trying to go to the Target to buy an iPad and a TV together.
Oh, that was probably
Oh.
the
That
weird
was
thing.
flagged
That was
down.
probably
It's
the
the
weird
combination.
behavior. Is iPad and TV
But how would they
together.
know that
like,
it's
why would
iPad
they do
and
that? It's
TV?
weird.
Isn't it just Target
Well,
expense?
I bet they would. Yeah, I think they're just buying the highest ticket items. I bet if they weren't morons and they just bought an iPad or a TV, not both,
Yeah.
it would have just gone through.
I would say just buy
'Cause I could've
$20
bought
gift
that.
card from different stores.
No, because that's weird activity.
That's so weird. Like, I
That's
wonder how they
weird.
do flag that. Because it's not like you couldn't have gone
And
and
I-
done those things.
I bet it was somewhere Target.
Oh, it's a bad
when have
neighborhood
we ever
Target.
bought a high ticket item
No,
from Target?
Wasn't bad neighborhood.
Yeah, But we never go
It's a
to
Target you've never
like
been
a
to.
Target and buy
Targets.
large items. Like, when's the last time you bought something more than $20?
Yeah, that's true. I don't buy
I never.
high ticket items at Target.
Yes.
That's probably it.
So it's weird that we would suddenly, all of a sudden, go to Target and start
And buy
buying
like
two
two of the
high-ticket
biggest.
items.
Yeah. That's what it
Yeah.
was. Is you
Yeah.
don't go to
That's what
Target
it's
to
like,
buy high
something's
ticket
fucking
items.
wrong here.
Exactly.
Yeah, I only ever had one of those come up when like somebody suddenly bought something in like India, or one was like in Indiana or something like that. And it had one time it flagged and it was not correct because I went to Florida for a trip, and it flagged because like I had
if
used
you
my
go
card one
out of
place and then
town.
suddenly Florida,
Yeah.
and like, yeah, you're supposed to notify us when you make trips like that. I'm like, oh, how am I supposed to fucking know that?
Yeah, we actually did when we went to Europe. We were like, hey, by the way.
Well, now I know that,
So you
but
know.
I was probably like, I don't know, 20 at the time with a credit card. Like, I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually it's fine. It's within the U.S. You can call bank and it'll be immediately done.
Mm.
But if you're in like Europe, it's a lot harder.
Yeah, I bet you that just immediately gets flagged if it's another country. Wait, do you
Especially if it's a shady
if you-
country.
you think their algorithms will pick up if you bought plane tickets and stuff too, and then have shopping trips outside of that? Because I drove to Florida, so that's probably why it's suspicious.
Oh, that's definitely also more suspicious.
But how would they know if you buy the card on a different credit card?
They won't. So
Buy the
it'll
ticket.
come up suspicious. But if on the same card you have an airplane ticket and then out of the country, out of the state purchases, I bet you it doesn't flag.
I wonder if it's like, I don't know. If you're, trying to think of, like, how outside the norm it can be. Like, if it knows that you're a diehard liberal and you go and buy a gun, they'll be like, flagged.
Oh, like how smart is it?
Yeah.
Like, does it take your personality into account?
You're a real manly man.
I don't think
but you
so.
bought some
It can
panties.
probably
And
only-
it's like, wait, what the fuck?
It can probably only take into account your actual spending history, right? It's not like Facebook
Yeah.
combined with your
I
spending.
don't know.
That's
Yeah, but your spending history might reveal.
that's true.
This guy bought a Prius. He's not buying an AR-15.
No, that's a good point. Like, how much can my bank account tell about my personality? It probably can tell a lot.
They need a lot of data to do the training model.
Yeah.
Unless bank
No.
suddenly hires a lot of machine learning experts, it's a little hard to do.
No,
Unless
they're
they
very
outsource
good.
it.
They're very good. They analyzed the history of Zach's purchases.
Huh?
Yeah, they analyzed the history. They built an AI model to ask questions of it. And they asked, what would this guy do if he were homeless? And they said, he'd be a shoe shitter for
A
sure.
shitter. That's how they.
That's how
they
they've
find
gotten.
find me out. Those bastards.
Oh dear.
Those sons of bitches. They always find a way to catch you. But no, I'm sure they could find out a lot about like what you do and who you are. Like, they would know I'm a
Yeah.
fan of Magic the Gathering, board games. I go to jiu-jitsu. All that comes out of my card, right?
Wait, Zach, Magic the Gathering. Do you ever get flagged when you buy condoms?
Like, flag. How dare they?
Hold on a second.
That's hilarious.
I'm offended. Right now.
That's a good
What do
one.
you mean by normally by Sesame Street I can't buy loop?
Well, that was my jumping off topic. I got other topics though.
Okay, give us another topic. Let's just roll through.
All right. Let's see what the better one is. Some of these I think we may have done.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. No one listens anyways.
I
I don't even go back and listen.
was thinking of app ideas, and I think we did this before. Did we do app ideas before?
We've done business ideas.
Business, but we haven't done
Simple
app
art.
specific.
Yeah, we've done business.
And my note that I came up with as I was writing app ideas was Necro Grinder.
Wait, how did the dead bodies get on there?
So it's clearly like morgues would do this, right? Like
Oh.
some people who run morgues that want to make some money on the side.
Mm. So when you go to these morgues and you get a discount, like the
Maybe you slept left and right on
what's
on
the
dead bodies.
funeral homes, you get a discount. Grave diggers, they can put them up.
There's also
not very clean.
freshness of the body comes into account for the purchase.
Jesus, I love that. That's the app. Wait, is it Necro Grinder? You got to come up with a better name.
Yeah, it wasn't a good name, but that was just the first thought, right?
Digger.
Digger. That's it. Oh my god, that's a good name. Wow, are you in marketing?
I should be.
Oh, it's so terrible.
All right, but this is social media idea, right? What about some other just apps?
Okay, other apps.
Wait. Since we have such a good name for an app, because Digger is a good name, what could you actually make with the term digger?
Digger?
Yeah. I guess if you need something dug. Digged? Dug? Digged?
Yeah. Doug.
Yeah, Doug.
I think it's Doug.
Doug.
Good guy.
That's what they would call
digger.
all
I'm thinking like gold diggers.
all the people on the app would be called Dougs. A Doug would come out and dig for you.
It's a very specific app.
Yeah, but there could be like, you need somebody to dig up, like, make sure you don't dig into a pipe or something on your property.
Okay. I've got it. For the app Digger.
Uh-huh.
You just post photos, public photos you take of people picking their nose. Like caught in public.
Oh, that's a good one.
There's a digger.
Diggers. I like it. That's a good one. Public shaming app of people picking
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
I like it. All right, do you have any other app ideas?
It's hard to top a public nose picker app.
Or necrophilia fetish app?
Yeah, we got so many good ideas.
Why isn't Silicon Valley coming after us right now?
I feel like you always just take a current one and you just took Grindr and necrophilia.
I mean, that's what all
So you
apps
take,
do,
like,
right? They build upon what's already
Uber.
there.
Okay,
The gig economy.
yeah, an Uber for pooping.
What?
Okay, so yeah, pooper.
Pooper.
Perfect. The idea is like a lot of public bathrooms are disgusting.
I think,
right?
didn't we talk about this before? Or does this already exist? I think I've heard this before.
Well, there's something like it on the Seinfeld, the reunion episode.
Okay.
Where, so he, I think, maps out the best locations to poop for
Gotcha.
public restrooms. But my idea is people sell their bathroom
Oh,
so you don't have to go to the public
damn.
restroom.
Like a Airbnb
Like
for
Uber,
pooping.
that's your car, right? But now you're
It sounds
selling
more
your
like an
toilet.
Airbnb. Airbnb.
Oh, there we go.
Bam.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes, perfect.
Lovely.
We need to be hired for a marketing company
And
because
they
we
post
always got
photos of how amazing their bathroom looks and how well it's maintained.
And it'll have
Yeah, top-notch pooping experience.
all kinds of stuff there, like candles and matches, whatever you need.
Little
Little
waterfall
crossword
music.
puzzles for you to do.
And in the front, there's a guy that turns back and hands you candy.
Oh, that's perfect.
Like in an Uber sometimes. Here's some water bottle and some candy.
You know what?
While you poop.
The bathroom pooping activities are kind of dead, though, right? Because it's just a cell phone now.
Yeah, there used to be so many. You bring in a Game Boy, you got crosswords puzzles, you got books.
Yeah. Now it's just you have your phone.
Sometimes I just juggled.
I learned so much when I was pooping.
I think you can add on to it, we got a bidet.
Oh, that's
So it's a
that's
nice-
high class.
Oh, yeah, bidet.
What would you
Seasonal
charge for a
ones.
good poop and pee? For somebody coming to your house for a good whiz.
You charge by the hour, right?
Do you?
Don't the hour, the pee.
charge
I think it's-
by the minute?
Yeah, I think it's like $1.
The $1 a minute?
Well, $1 just to go
Does it
pee.
matter if it's poop or pee?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well,
Because poop, you gotta definitely.
How are you gonna
Because
know
somebody
though?
could spend
What if
30
someone's a quick
minutes in
pooper?
there.
Yeah, if no one's sitting there peeing for 10 minutes.
Okay, like within 10 minutes, it's a flat rate. It's over 10 minutes, then you start to charge.
There's some
like,
quick
by
poopers, man.
time.
They're quick poopers.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it's got to be like 1 minute is a pee. Anything over.
Anything over a minute. Well, you need couple minutes to pee. I mean, you gotta pull the pants down. What if you have a long whiz?
Maybe?
Or you can
Well, you better pee quick.
I think you need a poop detector in the toilet.
actually have
know?
nice restrooms, just the public facing, and then you charge by use.
What?
I'm just saying, like a lot of
Yeah, just go in there. But no,
Homeless.
I want to get more money for pooping.
I think it has to be
Yeah, I
over
know.
2 minutes. It starts charging, but it's incremental. So if
Yeah.
it's 3 minutes, you're charged like $2 extra. But above that, it keeps going up as you're in there longer.
I think there's a surcharge for the stank.
Oh, that's true. There's a
You got to
stink
go in and. Whoo!
stink detector.
That's another $1.
There's just an automatic stink detector that just automatically detects.
There we go. Airbnb patented.
We should trademark that name.
PMP.
That's
what
a
else
good
we
one.
got? What's another app? So we've done Grindr, we've done Uber or Airbnb. What's another one?
What's another app? What about like Facebook? That's an app that everybody uses every single day.
Nah, this is about initial user. It's a bit hard to get people on it.
Don't worry about realize them, okay? Airbnb is not going to take off. I'm sorry to spoil. Well, your
She's like, there's a market for it.
excitement.
Okay, we went with necrophilia fetish. I bet you this might actually exist. Feet book. There's got to be
That's
feet
probably
fetish
true.
people that like. There's probably a foot fetish website, right? Or app.
Yeah, but what do you do on that?
I don't
like
know.
on Facebook, like they're not posting
Oh, that's true.
Donald Trump memes from their
Posting
feet.
foot memes. They're all foot related memes.
For Facebook,
That's a good point.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, you basically just tried the porn fetish site.
Yeah.
They're out there by
That's
the dozens,
basically
by
just
the hundreds,
Pornhub or any
thousands.
of those. Because they even allow comments.
I have an idea.
Okay.
With modern days, a lot of people are having trouble falling asleep, right?
Uh-huh.
So you have those things that you can hire a bunch of people, sort of like a gig economy. You know?
Where's this going?
Like,
Are you hiring
can
people to
have-
beat you unconscious?
No. What I'm saying is, you can hire those people who have really good voice,
Ah.
and you can charge people. They pay, and they'll call you
I
to
see.
tell
what
you
you're doing.
something, put you to sleep.
Yeah.
You know,
Pass.
Nicole
I'm
actually
not giving-
listens to. There's YouTube channels where that's what they do.
Yeah. Chloe liked them. I could not like those at all. The weird sound
yeah.
videos.
Like a alpha wave or something.
Yeah, I
No,
try it and it's
not
just like
that.
I don't
no,
get the point.
The one,
Asthma or something.
yeah, ASMR, right? Yeah.
Yeah, something.
But she
like
has
that.
one where it's
ASMR
just like
doesn't
a
do for me.
girl that
Yeah, it
talks
doesn't do
really
anything.
softly, and like she'll do like random
Oh.
hobbies while she's talking.
I had another app idea though.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, I lost it.
Huh?
Whoa, hold on.
Oh, you got.
I tried to recover the idea I had and I know I've lost.
Are you thinking what
Because we went on this noise thing.
Yeah, ASMR noise.
No, but before that, I had an idea I was holding.
Okay. Are you gonna summon it?
I'm trying. Have you had that happen? People keep talking and you lose what you were
of
thinking
course
of?
I have.
Fuck, that bothers me.
That's
though.
why you have to have like pen and paper. Or just think of it in your head. Well, maybe it'll.
All right,
Maybe
go
it'll
on
come
with
back up.
yours.
So a lot of people go to like pet places to just pet
Mm-hmm.
pets, right? Why isn't there just an app
have
for
a
that
kitty?
where you can like pull up like I want to pet the
Oh.
motherfucking cat right now?
Pet pimp.
Yeah. Where's the closest cat to
Yeah.
pet? But you can have it like Airbnb
Wait.
where you.
Pet pimp is also going, I got so much pussy for you.
But you can set
Oh,
it up for
pussy you need.
your pets as well. Like if your pets are really good with people petting them, you can get your closest fix.
I remembered my idea.
Okay.
What?
Because it's the Facebook. That was the thing. That was what we were talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Facebook. Everyone's always talking about, like, you see, like, other people have so much better lives, right?
Yeah, they
And
only
that's,
post their
like,
good
the really
stuff.
shitty.
Is all you do.
Okay, so this is a supplement to Facebook. You pay, and then they have people post shitty things about their lives. Like, we get drug addicts to friend you, and they're you know...
So it makes you feel better about your life.
Yeah, just like the worst people will friend you, and you get to see all their shit.
Just people airing out their dirty laundry, but like...
Yeah, like just, you know,
That's
they
all they
post
do.
their arm with all the, like, heroin tracks on it. Like, might be the final one added today. like stuff where you're like, well, I'm not doing great in life, but I'm better than that.
Like, woo, this was a good week. I only spent 2 days in jail.
Like a person preparing Chef Boyardee and being proud of it.
Oh dear.
Bitching about they need to get a new spoon because they burnt their last one.
There you go.
That's a good one. That's a good take on Facebook.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, what's another app? Or another common one we can try to spin?
Well, the another big one is Twitter.
Twitter.
Twitter, but you can only post one word.
Bro.
Bro. Oh yeah, it's true.
They
That's
already
just
did
bro.
that. It's called bro.
That's true. It's literally just the word bro.
Bro.
That's hilarious. I forgot.
Just broach you, bro.
Okay, it's Twitter, but like mood ring. So it only just tweets out like your.
I was
color
actually
of
about
your
to say
mood.
something similar, where it's Twitter, but you can only post emojis. Emoji only.
Yeah, no one's using this.
Oh, you think
I think they're more likely to use the necrophilia grinder.
Airbnb
the
is
digger.
gonna take off, but emoticon Twitter,
Yeah, before anyone does this.
fuck off.
It's hard to do one on Twitter because it's just basically random people saying things.
Yeah, I mean it's the same as Facebook except shorter.
Okay, here it is. Here's a good Twitter account,
Okay.
I think. So, if I wanted to start a Twitter account and I wanted to get followers, I'd just have it be like San Francisco lunatics, and then I just go and type out the things I hear them say, like, because sometimes there's homeless people on drugs just shouting random things when you walk around San Francisco, and you just tweet it out.
That's hilarious. I tried to start the poop museum. Do you remember us talking about that?
Yes, I do.
I have
remember a picture.
I have the Twitter account at Poop Museum. I have it saved.
Okay, good.
So if it
that
ever
ever
takes
becomes
off
a
that
thing.
people want to show their poops on Twitter, I got that Twitter.
I don't remember. Was it like this was gonna be like the biggest poop, and then like we got to go to Jerusalem and dig up and find the oldest poop we can find and claim it was Jesus' poop.
Yeah, it was all about finding
2,000-year-old
of
poop. Some claim it was that of Jesus.
and we're actually gonna have a physical location though for all these poops, historical poops.
Oh yeah, you could actually map out like you could actually like they actually determine like what the diet was of these people from
Yeah.
poop. I bet
It's a
Fossilized
legitimate
poop.
thing.
Really?
Yeah,
And you can have all the animal
yeah. I
poops.
mean, it
like,
hardens. Yeah. Oh yeah.
DNA. I think it would actually be kind of interesting, honestly, to see different poops.
This might be the best idea, the most realistic one yet. Sadly, the poop museum is the one I could most see happening.
There might already be a museum that does this, honestly. I guarantee you there's museums that have a wing with poops in it.
That's probably true.
Poop wing.
But I just want that to be the whole museum. And eventually you could get famous people to poop there.
famous.
How much would you pay to see a poop by a famous person?
I would not pay at all.
You don't want to see?
Sure.
I really wouldn't. I don't
How much would
care
you-
if it's every president that has ever lived.
How much would
I
you?
would
the
not
spice.
see it.
Bro, you wouldn't pay to see a Donald Trump dookie?
No.
That thing, I bet you.
Pretty
is
sure they're all the
awful.
same. I'm pretty sure there's so many people that would go in there and be like, "Oh, you can tell he's a terrible president by his
I
poop."
bet you they would though. And like Obama would have these perfect, pristine poops.
It'd emanate an aura.
Emitting lights. That poop.
Bill Clinton's would be big old thick logs.
Oh, it'd be the one he laid after he announced, what's his name? Osama bin Laden's death. It was an epic poop. One to be remembered
that's-
for the ages.
That's what you would label it as. Oh god, that's
The
great.
historic poop section, huh?
All right, what other app ideas do? How is Poop Museum the most likely out of all the things we've said?
I have no idea. It's not even an app.
Yeah, true. Maybe that's why.
What's an app?
What's another?
It's another app.
Good question. I feel like apps and like websites have really like been like consolidated to like these are the few you go to. Remember when it used to be like thousands of websites to go to?
Yeah. There used to be a shitload of different random shit. Now it's like there's 5 companies. Deal with it.
There's the one company for everything you need basically. Do you want to sell shit online? Well, you're probably going to eBay. Wait, do you want to sell it locally? Well, you're probably going to Craigslist or Facebook. Ooh, what about YouTube? Can you make a different kind of YouTube?
There's plenty of knockoffs already.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube's so abstract. It's just any video.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you remake it and you only do... Why isn't there a cat video YouTube?
Well, just use YouTube. Just
That's true.
write cat video.
You don't need specialized.
You know what? It is silly, though. Now that you mention it, though, there are, like, YouTubes like TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the one that was only 6 seconds or something like
That's
that?
TikTok.
No.
No, it was the
long ago.
TikTok
Vine?
precursor.
Vine.
Yeah, Vine.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's the different.
That's
take on
true.
it,
It's
is
like it has to be within a
guaranteed short.
It's kind of like the Twitter of the video market.
Okay, YouTube, but you got to be pooping.
Poop tube.
Poop tube.
Yeah,
Wait.
you.
No,
poop
so you're doing the discussing route, but we're not thinking theoretically on this. So they always take the app and take like, what if we make it shorter? What if you take YouTube and it has to be an hour? Because like their algorithms are all focused on like 10 minutes is about the average time.
Yeah.
So it's like a YouTube, but it's focused on longer, more detailed
most
content.
But most people don't have that kind of attention.
Yeah, that's just
span, though.
TV, man.
That's true.
Those are just movies and all that stuff.
They got something for that. It's called TV.
That's
Speaking of which, have you watched the new Borat?
Oh, we were just
We're-
watching it
we
before
were
we got
watching
on,
it, yeah.
so don't spoil
Well,
it.
it's good.
We got like 30 minutes left.
Okay.
What's another way to alter videos though? So like length, that's like the only thing we really have, length of time, and then like what it's
You
about.
make them colored or black and white, I guess. That's not really different though.
So filter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just filter, I guess.
If you got no fancy, you can do deep fake.
There's no
You
real
can
way
do-
though to like differentiate, except like you can only have 10 seconds, right? Like just on like Facebook, how do you differentiate that? You can't really, except by making it.
Yeah, I'm
shorter.
trying to think of a
That's what
way
Twitter
to
did.
like make it different.
That's why I was thinking like Facebook could do the same thing opposite way of Twitter, and you have to have like paragraphs instead of like really short posts. You'd have to have long paragraphs. But who would use that?
Yeah. No, I can't think of any replacement like YouTube or even funny like twist on YouTube.
No, because it's just videos. It's so open.
Yeah, very abstract.
The only way to make it funny is to be like, but everyone's naked. Well, we have that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we definitely have that one. We have a few competitors for that.
Yeah.
The internet is riddled with them. You know what? LinkedIn is a weird one.
Mm-hmm.
That's like they took
LinkedIn?
social media and put it in like business.
Okay. Here's a different one for LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is all about like jobs you had, which you want your employers to know about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now there's one where you don't make the entries. It's just shit people say about you. Just
gossiping about you, but you can read them, but you can't tell who wrote them.
Yeah.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
I bet you people would like that.
So and so's a whore.
For some people's
We'll call it
Facebook,
fuck
that's
that
just
bitch.
Facebook.
But that's, I don't know. Like, it's not going to attract the users, though.
I don't know. I think some people
You
would want
gotta
to hear
have like
what
proof
people.
that you actually know them.
Yeah.
You log
like,
in
what
with
if some
Facebook,
random
and you
shit
are
post-
friends on Facebook, so it allows you to comment about them, but only anonymously
Yeah.
when you post.
If you are their friend on Facebook, you can post something on here. Otherwise, you can't. And you can post anything you want, but it's anonymous. But we know that you know them on
but
Facebook.
everybody can
But
see
yeah,
it.
a lot
too.
of people I know that have Facebook friends with me, I don't really care.
Yeah, and they're gonna post so much shit about you.
I don't think
That
I know them
would
that
actually
much.
be an interesting idea. I think that would be a successful app.
Way back when, there was an app. Basically, the idea is you put in the name that you have a crush on. If someone has a crush on you, and they will connect.
That's like Tinder, basically.
Those are always the worst ideas, though, because you know what?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go put in the name of everybody and be like, "Who has a crush on me?"
Yeah,
And then when I get the ones back, then I'm like, nah.
true. It's just playing the
Guys,
game.
figure out the route around this.
No, I think
Like
Tinder does a
bangable,
way better
bangable,
job.
bangable. Those ones.
That's Tinder, right?
I didn't have a crush. I just bangable.
Bangable, 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 bangable. That's the name of the app.
Sorry, go
Bangable.
ahead. What about yeah?
I think a good name for that app would be Gossip Book.
Yeah. Sorry, Chloe was saying something.
Oh, I was just thinking about the blind app.
But women cannot have opinion.
The Blind app.
It's in the book. We just watched Borat.
No, I was talking about
The girl book.
I was talking about the app that allow you to sign in with your workplace email, and
Uh-huh.
you just basically gossiping
Yeah,
about what's
blind.
going on in the in the company.
And
I think that's a decent idea.
Yeah, that would.
that already exists. It's called Blind.
That's
Yeah,
a
I know.
thing.
It's like
Yeah, Blind. If you sign in with your company email, you can see people
It's
shit
like
talk
a-
about the company.
Really?
4chan's version of
It's very popular in the Bay.
I've
Even
never.
tech,
Is
yeah.
it just blind.com?
Team Blind.
Team Blind.
Team?
You can
T-E-
But
download the app.
it's more popular as a phone app. Yeah, Team Blind.
I'm gonna.
And then if you have an email like at
Yeah.
mycompany.com,
That's.
then you're in.
How do they make money off of that?
I have no idea.
They have ads, and also they do surveys, so they probably sell you.
Oh, they probably
sell
send
the
a
app
like
to
thing
some
to your
people.
work email, don't they? To like confirm.
Yes. Yeah, they do.
Oh well, don't your
But
work
they don't
email see
spam
that
your
though?
work email though.
Yeah, they will. But they won't know what your ID is, but they'll know that you're on Blind.
Hmm.
Yeah, most of people are on blind.
Well, I'm gonna have to check that out because that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that idea. Obviously, because it's actually working.
The great part is anonymous.
Mm.
I think that's a lot of time which kills social network for me. You can lose the anonymous,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't want to say anything.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. I think anonymous Facebook would actually be pretty good. Like, but you know that the person knows this person.
Mm.
So it's like
We got an idea.
Anonymous.
What else? What else?
Okay.
What other ideas we got?
I just now thought of this. So you know Pandora,
Mhm.
right? You can build playlists and
Mhm.
like songs and stuff. Why don't they have that
Mhm.
for like porn?
Do they not?
Oh, porn tube?
I like porn.
Yeah, I think if you
Playlist?
ever actually bother to sign up, they'll have that.
That's true. It'd probably be like YouTube, right? Where it'd like start recommending shit. I
Yeah.
guess I've never bothered to pay for this. Shocker.
No one actually wants to sign into those things. Like, they have like buttons and like share on Facebook shit. Some people apparently do it,
Yeah.
but I don't think anyone else
Who
does.
has ever shared a porn video to Facebook?
You know what's crazier? I forget, where did we see it? There is an actual adult video store somewhere.
I
In,
don't know, but I saw it.
Yeah, it was in Fremont.
Yeah.
We were driving around. Who the fuck like goes into a store and buys porn now?
Like it's strictly
fair.
just adult video? Or is
Yeah,
a
it was an
porn
adult
store?
video store.
That's
To
weird.
be fair, two shops down there was a psychic reading place. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't say
this
that's
is the
best
weirdest
neighborhood.
area.
Okay, so it could be also like the Tom Segura joke where he talks about that. Have you ever heard that joke?
No.
Well, he talks about some girl told him like girls are just as horny as guys are, and he laughed. And eventually he tells a story where he knows guys are hornier because he went to a store that's basically like a porn store, right?
Mhm.
And the guy told him like you can put your dick in the hole back there and get a blowjob. And the guy's like, "Oh man, but like, what? How do I know if the girl's hot or whoever's sucking him?" And the guy's like, "Do you see anybody else here, bub?" Like, it's like girls are not as horny as the guy that's working in a porn store just giving blowjobs to whoever sticks their dick through a hole. Like that's how horny that guy is.
Jesus.
So what I'm thinking
Okay.
is a porn video store anywhere might have other connotations to it. Probably not just buying porn videos there.
There's some guy blowing every one that goes in there. Okay.
You need to listen to that Tom Segura stand-up. Obviously, he tells a much lengthier and funnier tale. But that's the summary of it. What is Intuit?
I don't know what you're saying.
The app. Or maybe...
Oh,
or
that's
Inuit?
like accounting.
Into it. Oh yeah, it's like Mint, TurboTax.
No, it's
It's
more
also
like you're
Intuit.
actually running a small business.
I bought...
I might even have had it as a subscription, I think.
I brought up Blind,
same
and it's
company.
funny because it is mostly just apps and tech companies that you would expect.
Yeah.
They also have finance company there, like a lot.
What's ByteDance? Oh, it says TikTok. Never mind.
Oh, that's
the
TikTok. Yeah.
You'll see a lot of those TCO GTFO.
I don't know what the
on
fuck that
Blind.
means.
What's
Oh,
it?
total comp. Get the
Total
fuck up.
compensation.
Oh.
Get the fuck out.
What?
So you know in 4chan they say tits or get the fuck out when a woman goes and requests something,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Well, on Blind, it's total compensation or get the fuck out. As in, if you're asking us a question, you have to tell us how much money you make and how it's broken down between your salary, your bonus, and your RSUs.
Oh, instead of just, this is how much money you make.
Yeah, you have to tell us total compensation, what is it, how do you make it, or get the fuck out and we won't answer your question.
Gotcha. Huh.
Not the friendliest place, but it's the quickest place you want to hear some.
Because that's
inside
what most
company
people are
gossip.
talking about, is how much does everyone make.
Yeah, especially buzzing around the review season.
Yeah, I could see where that would kind of devolve into just a money thing.
Yeah.
Rather than, is it a good place to work, yada, yada, yada.
And
But didn't,
you
like,
do
Glassdoor
get
kind of do that? Wasn't that
Yeah,
its whole
something like
point?
that.
No, Glassdoor is shit,
Well, you gotta pay to actually get anything about
and you have
Glassdoor.
to share before you can see anything. Glassdoor is terrible.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. And they're not even good at like telling you what average salary is. Level.fyi does better.
Yeah, this is all boring. What else we got? What other apps?
What other apps we got? What do we got? Ooh, Kickstarter. How would you make a new Kickstarter?
Kickstarter. That is fund things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me money kind of thing.
What's it called? Not public funding. What's it called? Crowdfunding.
Crowdsourcing.
Yeah.
It's like that for dumb shit. Like, you remember in, like, middle school or wherever, there was like, dude, mix all your food together and eat it. Put ketchup in your milk and drink it.
Like dares?
It's like that.
Crowdfunding
You know what I mean?
dares?
Yeah. Lick that dog shit. I'll give you $20.
There should be just a Kickstarter for things Kickstarter won't take, like adult things or obtuse things like that. Just anything that Kickstarter would ban immediately. You do that there.
Oh, like findyoursugardaddy.com?
Yeah, shit like that.
Those already exist, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
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 What's its name? Well, there was Mashley Addison that got hacked. That was for guys.
That was like
finding
for cheating,
mistresses.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's definitely like another one for like guys looking for young girls that want money.
And also young girls looking for checks.
How successful do you think Ashley Madison was? It had to be, right? Like, for an app that's like, I'm married and I'm going to cheat, so I'm going to go on this site that's just dedicated to cheating with married people. It seems like just
I have no idea.
Weird app. Did it just end up being used like Tinder or Grindr or something? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Because I feel like there were a lot of guys signing up to it. But there are not that many women.
Or was it just prostitution hidden under an app?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
There's a lot of prostitution going on.
It's not really... Yeah.
I'm sure that's probably 90% of what it was.
It's like, it's just get a prostitute. That's probably way more simple.
I bet you that's what Ashley Madison pretty much was. I bet you that's what... That has to be, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that 20 times I used it, Zach.
Oh, that's a good idea. Like, what would you do in an app like Ashley Madison? Like something absurd. Rob a bank app, like get a group together. Like I'm a demolition guy, like Ocean's 11. Like what's your skill?
Yeah, the FBI wouldn't take that down immediately.
This is based offshore, sir. The FBI can't get involved.
Okay. Here you do. So you just post,
What?
like what you want to happen,
What do you mean?
and then so like I go and bash in this guy's store windows.
Is this Dirty Deeds,
Right.
the app?
Yeah, basically, yeah. And then
That's
all
great.
they have to do, like, is post, like, a Bitcoin address and, like, the time that they'll do it, and then you know to put money in that Bitcoin address.
You just show proof what was asked
But
was
see,
done.
then
How do you know someone would do the job?
You only pay once they do it, but the problem is, how do you know they pay? They
Yeah,
will
exactly.
pay once
You
the
have
deed
to,
is done.
so
It's kind of the
you
hard
have to have a
problem.
third-party verification. So, like, I send you the money, but you're not allowed to take it until you send proof that it's done and a third party approves, right?
Verifies, yeah.
Yeah. So they're like, yeah, okay, that
So-
worked. That definitely happened. You did
Good
it.
old
The
assassin
douche
agency.
coordinator.
The douche coordinator. There we go. We even got a name for the third party.
Oh, I have an idea.
Mm.
I think it's already done,
Mm-hmm.
which is you can pay to mail someone poop.
Yeah, I think somebody did something like that.
Are they still around?
I have no idea. Who knows?
I think that does exist. This would be a part of that app we just talked about. And see, to get your deed done, to even submit a deed, you have to do a confirmation of a deed as part of sign up. You have to do a
that could be a good
confirmer
one.
before you sign up. That way, it automatically forces you to do that. So every deed you want done, you have to confirm a deed. So it has a self-containing system. There you go. Douche deeds.
It's not
You got
entirely
it.
possible.
But it has to be anonymous, though.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, of course. That's why we said Bitcoin.
Yeah.
That's actually a good one.
Just a tad bit illegal.
Yeah.
Well, only if you get caught.
Well, so the app isn't illegal. You let users request whatever you want to happen, right?
Technically, it is illegal.
What's illegal?
What is?
Because it's a platform responsibility.
For what?
Even if
I didn't do anything.
what if the user agreement literally comes up? We are not responsible for any illegal activity.
But once you step in as a third party,
Yeah.
you know,
If you're the third party,
facilitator,
but what he's saying,
You're not the third party. The people approve
Yeah.
this.
He's saying for somebody to post something, they have to go and do a verification. Like, yeah, so it's held at the payment. And then somebody has to go and say, yeah, it was done. They see the videos and they confirm, and then the money gets sent.
So you're saying there are
And then
three
you're allowed
parties.
to actually do these
The
things.
people actually does the job,
Yeah,
and the people who's posting job, and the facilitators. So
they're all the same people.
So there's no
So-
reason that
Groups
the
of
deed
people.
can't be like, hey,
Before someone's allowed to post a job, and
right.
before someone's allowed to post their Bitcoin address to do a job,
Uh-huh.
they have to go and vote on whether or not a job has been done.
so obviously you have to have the initial users that just do it.
Right? That would actually work. I think. I'm a little drunk now to verify that, but yeah, I think it would work.
It seems like it should work. You just have to have the couple starter people that would do it. But there's no reason the app couldn't be used for like, hey, donate $20 to this place, or like walk a grandma
Yeah.
across the street. Like it could technically
Of course
be done
that
for all
won't
good
be.
deeds.
It won't be, but
It could be done for good. So as the
Yeah.
app creator, it's up to the users for how they use the app.
and you can upload recipes to Pornhub, but no one does.
And as the app creators,
You'd be
we
shocked.
can't look at
Mhm.
anything that's been done. That way we have no liability. Only the people who are doing the app and who completed the app and are confirming the app ever get to see it.
Yeah,
Keep everything else anonymous.
I think we got a real one. This could compete. This could compete with the poop museum.
I honestly thought the Facebook one was good.
Oh yeah, that's not so bad.
All right, Nick, get programming. God, why haven't you made these yet?
What else we got? or did you have another thing other than app ideas? I think I'm running out of steam
All
on
right,
app
all right.
ideas.
Yeah.
Let's see. Those are my two starred ideas. So now I'm getting into the things that are less. How about yours? Do you have an apocalypse plan? Like, I know they call it a zombie apocalypse, but like, if the shit went down, shit hit the fan plan.
Not really.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, just like survive. I think it's gotta. Those are always like wing it plans.
Yeah,
'Cause it depends on what's happening.
true.
They mostly involve using Chloe as a body shield.
Wait, what?
Operation Body Shield. Okay, so I guess it does depend on what's happening. So they always call it a zombie plan, but like, say in our current situation, say all of a sudden Corona turns way more deadly and people just start fucking dropping, and like our economy literally
yeah.
tanks.
That is perfect for me because I don't need to see people anyways.
Yeah, but what if?
I have the naturally antisocial.
But the problem
plan.
is
You need
when the
food, right?
economy starts tanking
Oh, well, I
and the
have
food starts
MREs.
going away and people actually start robbing people. What is your plan? You have to leave. You can't live off of all your food, and also you might be robbed at any moment.
No. You board everything the fuck up.
You have
I
boards
don't
on
have
you.
a gun. No, but I can put shit in front of the doors. Like, I can get my dresser down here. It can be made very hard to get into this apartment.
But what about windows?
Yeah, so you board them up. You put shit in front of them. The one clever thing might be to actually make it look like it's already been broken into.
Make it look like it's already been robbed.
Like, everything else is boarded up except one window that's smashed and open and clear, and people could get in.
But that's the one you guard.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one you fuck people up if they
You have
come
you
in.
have your fucking Home Alone traps there.
But most people will just be like, yeah, that one's already been looted.
Put
At
some
this
breeding.
point,
I don't know.
after
I don't
you
know.
murder people, you
That-
put them on the pike.
that's
and
where you
put
gotta,
it in
like-
front lawn.
Yeah, you gotta play it by ear. Like, it depends. I will look at my neighbors, and are there a lot that have already been broken into, and then the ones that are guarded up?
Okay,
that
well
haven't
let's
been
say
broken into? I
let's
don't know.
say your neighborhood is getting broken into. What's your next step? Like, do you run to the car and try and escape? Do you go by foot?
You can hide in the attic here. There's an attic.
Oh, you guys
I don't
have
think
an
most
attic?
People would know it exists. Yeah.
There's technically
Really
an attic
small
in
one
our
that's
apartment
very
too.
inaccessible.
It just have
Yeah.
lots of insulations.
That might be a go-to. Yeah. See that? I don't know. That one you always play by ear.
You think so? Well,
Yeah. What's your plan?
a lot of people think of like the first place they would go to.
Zach's just gonna immediately play dead. He's gonna drop to the floor and flop around.
I'm gonna shit on everyone's shoe to teach them a lesson. Yeah, I feel like one, we have like giant sliding glass doors and we're floor level, so I feel like we're more open for attacks.
Yeah.
So I would definitely I don't know if I would want to stay in this apartment if it was going down. Or if I did.
Yeah, I don't think I could get to anything better.
Yeah. I think the bonus we have is we have dogs. I think dogs are...
And them's good and eaten.
I think... well, they kind of double for that, right? It kind of, honestly,
Yeah.
if it was an apocalyptic scenario, they're really good about alerting people and keeping people away. And in a pinch, they're food.
Yeah. Is Nicole there? I wanted her to hear that.
No.
I want you to tell her what, like when you go back and she's like, "What did you guys talk about on the podcast tonight?" Oh, normal stuff, apps, eating your dogs.
Same old. She did name them Biscuit and Cookie, so...
and if you put them in the microwave, they're hot dogs.
Shut the fuck up.
Give me oven.
Yeah, whatever.
Terrible.
I guess that does kind of explain why dogs were so popular and became...
Does it? How many people ended up eating their dog?
10,000 years ago, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's probably
It
not
started as
possible.
wolves, right? So...
As the backup plan.
yeah. Like, sorry, bud, we ain't got no food for you, and we kind of hungry.
Not until they started breeding dogs, to some extreme.
Okay. This brings up a good one. If you had to go back into any time period, at least 300 years, so you can't just, go to, 1975. What time period would you want to go back to? And, what location,
Why not?
obviously, because that would matter depending on the year.
Why would you not just go back only 300 years, exactly? Was 300 years, 1720?
Are you thinking because of just, you're going to have the best life
Yeah,
at that time?
Yeah, just be the most advanced you can.
Okay. You have to go back at least 1,000 years. So at some
Now
point,
that's different.
at some point,
'Cause
there's
that's-
an amount of years where it doesn't matter.
That's Dark Ages. Then you go back to Rome.
Yeah.
Height of Rome, probably.
That's kind of what I was thinking was Rome is what you end up falling on no matter what, right?
Well, yeah, until you get into the Renaissance, then you're going to go Rome.
To me,
Uh-huh.
is unless you're rich
Uh-huh.
and it belongs to the power level, being a poor person now is the best time to live.
Yeah.
You can go back, you're gonna live a shitty life.
Yeah,
Either
that's
as
what
a
I'm saying.
peasant
That's why
or a
you-
slave.
That's why you'd only go back to the 300 years.
Yeah, that's why we were saying if it's 300 years, you're gonna pick the latest you can, because otherwise you might be a poor person, and a poor person too long ago is always going to suck.
Yeah. Although, if you go back, like 1,000 years, you're not a poor person.
You're a slave?
No. Because you're, however, 6 feet tall, whatever. Poor people aren't like that. Poor people didn't get food, so you can tell the poor people apart from the rich people by looking at them. Poor people ain't fat. You can blend in with the aristocracy. You'll get in.
Yeah, but we're saying, like, you have to live during this time period. You don't just suddenly... Because you're going to either way be fucked if you just go back to a time period and don't speak the language.
Yeah, but I'm saying if I'm me... No, they'll think I'm just a foreign aristocrat.
Yeah, so you might just get killed then.
No, they'll just think no. I mean, if I had an army or a bunch of people with, like, guns, maybe. But for the most part, I'll just be like, another aristocrat, and then I'll make up where I'm from.
I don't think that's going to fly with the Romans.
I don't know. I think it might work, honestly.
Depends how friendly they are to the foreigners.
Yeah, I think most will be fine. Most of the aristocrats. The upper class will be fine. I think everyone, if you're, like, healthy, fat, and everything, they'll just think you're some upper class person.
And you'd have such exotic clothes to them, too.
Yeah.
You literally just appeared in the Roman era.
And you hold out to your iPhone and you start swiping things.
This is my digger app.
What's the best place to poop around here?
Oh, they might burn you thinking you're a witch.
I know you all motherfuckers have plumbing. I know it might have done some bad things to you over time, but I know you got it.
How about this? Okay. So since I think everyone would choose to go back 300 years.
Yeah.
If you had the option to just fast forward 300 years, would you do it?
Ooh. Because you don't know what 300 years could be bad, though.
But you are assuming it's going to be good, just like the last, like, I don't know how long has been. Like, it might be amazing if you fast forward 300 years, right?
Yeah, but you don't get to know ahead of time. Because, like, the last 300 years there were some exceptions.
Yeah, no, well, I don't know. Is there any point in the 300 years where you would rather be...
Oh, if I was Japanese
20
at
years
Hiroshima,
before?
I wouldn't want to...
Alright, maybe.
I don't want to be in a cultural revolution or in the
Okay. You got me there.
Yeah,
But for the most
it's
part,
very
300
dependent
years,
upon where you're at.
I would assume it's much better.
Yeah, I say on average, the later you are in the years, the better off you are. But, like, there's always exceptions for which country you're in.
But that's not the question, though. Are you doing it?
Man, it's such a blind jump, though.
Like, say you could take everyone you want with you.
I probably would.
Yeah, I think I'd take people I want. I'm going.
Yeah, I probably would. If everyone would go with me.
Would you go with me, Chloe, 300 years into the future?
Future?
Yeah.
That's very adventurous.
Just a blind, let's go.
How many people are we taking?
Everyone you want to take with you. You can take your parents.
My
or
family.
whatever, yeah.
My fam. Yeah, I would.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Assume it's better.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fast forward 300 years, it might be zombie apocalypse.
I don't know. Judging by today's standards, who knows what 300 years has, though.
It'll be interesting.
I feel like you could argue that things are technically better for the lower class in a way, but also it's slowly getting worse and worse in a way too.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm older and just realize this stuff more. If it's really gotten crazier, I feel like the world's a lot crazier than 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
we're definitely wealthier, but it's fucking crazier.
Yeah, I don't know if necessarily things have improved in the past 20 years over a couple hundred years, obviously.
Well, yeah, you have an iPhone. You have,
Yeah, but not all those things have improved life,
big screen
right?
TVs.
Like, there's arguments where social media has not improved life.
But no one's putting a gun to your head and making you go on social media.
No. But
You
there's
make
an addiction
yourself-
to it. Nobody's putting guns to heads of heroin addicts and making them do heroin, right? There's reasons people end up using those things. And you can argue overall that's made it worse. It's kind of interesting watching that one, what was the documentary that just came out?
Social dilemma.
Yeah, because I think they made the movie before all the riots actually happened. And so the riots aren't in the movie, and they're talking about how it's politically dividing the country. It's like, yeah, well, just a few months after this released, it was getting to that point. Do you? I'm really curious still to see what will happen after the election. What do we have like? It's only a couple weeks away, right?
It's been like, how do you feel this relative to the 2016? I felt that was like a huge deal, but now we're here and it's like
It always seems like a bigger deal. The more I've been alive,
Yeah.
each election seems bigger and bigger.
It builds. It builds.
And I don't think has it always felt like that for people? There's no way it could have.
I don't know. It does seem like it shouldn't have, but it does. Chloe, did you feel like this election is more like crazy and important than the last one?
Yeah, because this election we actually,
Saw the crazy guy do it for 4 years.
It's not the landslide. It's not like Hillary versus Trump.
No.
Everybody is predicting Hillary.
You know what?
To win.
I think when Obama ran for the second time, it didn't seem that crazy.
It's just you're right. That was not as big a deal as the last time.
Yeah.
Because already he had won.
Exactly.
And that was the big news.
The second time he ran, it was very mellow.
Like, and everyone knew he was gonna win.
Yeah, it was pretty like locked in for that.
Yeah.
But I feel like that might have been one of the sparks was the Obama election to some people caused a big divide.
No, but why wouldn't it have divided it in 2008 after that?
I think it did with all the like birthers and stuff. The
But
thing
how-
is, the
why
people
didn't
that
it-
already were against him were already against him, right?
Why didn't Romney get elected?
Because I think people just liked Obama too much, and people in the middle liked him enough to vote for him.
I don't know, because the Mormon is too far to the right.
But he has magic underwear.
What?
Mormons have magic underwear.
You don't know about the magic underwear?
Yeah. It is a weird thing.
It really is.
Charming underwear.
Can you imagine like coming up with a religion and you come? That's such a like obvious for the times the religion was created.
Yeah.
I'm gonna create a fake religion where iPhone was involved.
Mm.
Then you look 20 years from the back, like why?
I'm shocked there isn't a religion involving technology at this time.
Scientology.
Yeah, but doesn't like you said, there's not like cell phones and computers and stuff talked about in the religions.
No. They can't be too specific, you know. Like, what if the next wearable technology came out? And
Have you watched American Gods?
yes.
Yeah.
So
That
that does kind of involve that like you're worshiping technology, so they're like tech gods that end up being created. But there's no actual tech religion, which is kind of weird.
Well, I don't think it's quite a religion.
Yeah.
Because fundamentally you believe in logic, right? So
Yeah,
you
that's
kind
true.
of have your own thinking.
Yeah.
It won't be like someone shouting out the slogan and then you just believing it. I can't do that.
No, I make a sacrifice every time I post something on Twitter for the likes. I sacrifice something to Jack Dorsey.
There's just a pile of dead sheep in the corner.
Yeah. Jack Dorsey, please accept this gift so that I may receive the lights. And then they just cut its throat.
That's like a weird post-apocalyptic scene of like sacrificing things for internet points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reddit gods.
Please upvote
I
me.
sacrifice this virgin to you for the karma.
Jesus.
Dude, that's kind of dark. That's fucked up.
Pretty fucked up.
And then it's just a cat video you put on there.
Do you have to sacrifice a cat for a cat video?
Please don't do that.
Maybe, I don't know.
Here, toaster, toaster, toaster. All right. Well, I'm about to get to bed.
Okay, yeah,
All right.
us too. We're gonna finish Borat, alright?
Yeah, let me know what you
That
think
was-
of it. It's a good one. I thought it was pretty hilarious.
Alright. Alright.
Later.
Alright.
Alright.
Later.
Later.